Ta-da! Wait, there you go. Ta-da! We're here.
Hello.
Don't get your hopes up. We're still shiny hunting.
You
Actually,
might notice the setup is different.
yeah. My co-host will not be shiny hunting today, and we'll be changing things up a little bit because resetting over and over and over again was getting really tedious. So what's gonna happen is we're still gonna be resetting, but we're only gonna be resetting for a bit. Actually, you know what? Why even bother? I'm not using the old setup anymore. I don't even have the account anymore. I'm just gonna do it. So the plan now is going to be, we're gonna catch this motherfucker. I'm gonna dunk him in the daycare, and then we're gonna Masuda method it. And that way I don't actually have to count because the game counts for me. And this guy just... Can you imagine if it turned out to be a shiny? Like, I finally do the encounter as a shiny.
Stream over.
I just kill myself on stream. Anyway. Also, this removes a lot of the anxiety that I had because I was worried that I would get the shiny Spiritomb and then end up killing it by accident.
I'd say don't save until you get at least one egg that hatches into a Spiritomb, just in case there's any stupid, like, rules.
No, there's not. Spiritomb can just breed normally.
It just feels like the kind of Pokemon that they would put stupid arbitrary rules on.
Nah. I've bred Spiritomb before. I know how they work.
You do be nastily plotting then.
God, now that you mentioned the other day, you mentioned how the models work, and now I can't unsee the. Now I can't stop staring at the orbs. It's like, oh, I can see the transparency. It's like it's just barely transparent. I feel like I might as well just start chucking balls now. I
It
cannot.
doesn't have a terrible catch rate.
Let's go. So I had another plan as well while we do this. Because the daycare is in Salacian Town, which is also where the unknown ruins are. I was thinking, why don't we also go ahead and try to catch all the unknown?
Pick that.
the fingerprint, the print. It's literally just a circle. I love it. So Pokemon was formed of 108 spirits, is born to Fisher and not Keystone yet. Why is it just staring at me? I don't like it. Now you may be wondering, what am I gonna breed it with? Well, ask no one ever. Well, there just so happens to be a foreign Ditto that I caught, so it's fair, in the daycare. So now we're gonna leave Spiritomb here. Now we leave, and we talk to the old man, and should say the two seem to get along. I think that's the good message, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the best message you can get, I'm pretty sure, isn't it?
Yeah. It's either don't get along or get along, because it depends on whether or not the Pokemon are from different regions.
Yeah. Different trainers, I think you mean. What's in this house?
No, I'm pretty sure it's different regions.
What's this house? Oh, I can show this kid an unknown, alright. Here you can get an F for fuck you. Oh, I got a ball capsule! Oh, he gives you one for every unknown you show him!
That's cool.
Oh, that's actually really... I didn't know that. I didn't know that was a thing, alright. What unknown is this? This is O, right? Yeah, so.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm gonna do the alphabet real quick. A, B, C, D, E, fuck you. F, G. Actually, I might need to pull up an actual picture of the alphabet. Shut up. I'm not
Weirdest
smart.
thing to hear out of context.
Alphabet. Alphabet PNG. Okay. M, N, O. Here we go. Right. Actually, well, I might as well show him the O as well while I'm here. I like the idea of just this little kid researching unknown. I don't know why. What do you got? That's adorable. I like it. I like those. Okay, gotta talk to the... It should be like 200 and something steps to get an egg, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, alright. I'm gonna try to get to that house, though. This house. How do I get to it? Oh, never mind. I got it. What do you two do? Okay. Oh, okay. That's interesting. I didn't know there was a mini quest for things. Yeah. I'm gonna do the classic and just... do wheelies outside the daycare. Woo. This isn't a wheelie. You can't wheelie in this game. It's not cool like the roller skates. Yeah, it's kind of sad. I never liked the roller skates, but now I kind of miss them. Alright. Oh, here we go. Got an egg.
I got egg. Do you have a Pokemon with Flame Body or Magma Armor?
Nope.
Because that'll make the process a lot faster.
Actually, I can probably check. But I don't think I do, because my Pokemon library is very limited.
Just look at your fire types.
Is there even a way to sort through Pokemon like that? I don't think there is, no.
You can. There's the search function.
What the hell is it? Alright,
To the bottom of
here
the
we go.
screen.
Pokemon type.
Ability.
Alright, ability, I'm stupid. F. Oh, here we go, Flame Body. It is registered, so maybe I do. No, I don't. Never mind.
Try Magma Armor.
Oh yeah, Magma Armor. I don't think I have that either, though. Because remember, this is Brilliant Diamond. This is based on Diamond, so fire types are basically non-existent. Yep.
True.
Actually, we could check the underground. There might be something there.
I think you only get access to National Dex Pokemon in the
No,
first game.
no, we already have that. Look, I'll show you. What's a... Pretty sure in my main team, there's a Pokemon around here that doesn't have a number. Okay, not my main team, but I know for a fact there's a Pokemon in here that doesn't have a number. No, not these guys. Definitely not. Oh, no, wait, there it is, routes. Look at that.
That's a good point.
That is weird, though. Why routes? Isn't Gallade in this game? Oh, let's check Absol. Absol doesn't have a number either. Now there's a Swablu. Man, what the hell are these exceptions? Actually, you know, I'm gonna double check. Bulbapedia Synodex. Type in Swablu. And Swablu is in Platinum's expansion, yeah. Alright. Wait, no, this is no way. Fiona is not in the Sinnoh Pokédex.
What is it?
Fiona, as in like the mutated Manaphy baby.
Why?
I don't know. That is a really weird omission. Anyway, we do know that National Dex Pokemon appear, so we could probably look around in the Grand Underground. And it would be kind of cool if the Spiritomb hatched down there. Alright, so we're gonna... let's do internet, why not? You are now connected to the internet. It doesn't mean anything. Oh hey, we are right next to a lava area. Alright, let's look at our options here. That's not a fire type, but that's a fire type.
Pretty sure? No, I think it's either flash fire or runaway.
God damn it.
Slugma, Numel. Okay, Flame Body. Flame Body's a very common ability.
It better be.
As Magmarama. No, I mean more common than Magmarama. No, it can, but as a hidden ability.
Son of a...
I don't... Let me actually check something.
I wanna put bubbles in front of my party because I cannot.
Hidden ability. Because they list the ways that...
Actually, can you do me a better favor?
What?
Look up where Pokemon with Magma Armor can be found in this game, because for all I know, yeah, but that's not an option for me.
Magma.
That's also not an option for me.
What did you say?
Pokemon that have it, like where I can find them. Because or like at least look in the wait, Bulbapeer doesn't list these. I'm pretty sure. This game is poop.
Give me 1 second.
The game is so poop. This game is a poopy butt.
Magmar is exclusive to Shining Pearl.
I mean, if you get me one, we could count that, you know.
You can only encounter Slugma after the National Pokédex, or when you go to Stark Mountain.
So far my only options are you getting me one, which wouldn't be able to happen until... Yeah, I guess so. There's a lot of Ponyta here. Hidden abilities can't happen by naturally, right? That's like their thing?
No.
Yeah, figured. I was half hoping maybe I could find a Flame Body Ponyta in here.
Yeah, there are no current Pokemon you can access that have those abilities.
Alright. I mean, unless we cheat and you get me a Magmar, but... Does Magby have Flame Body?
Yeah, it can.
Okay, so that is still an option without breaking my rule of only using baby, like, first stages. So, if this stream doesn't get me the Shiny Spiritomb, we can at least use that. Alright, guess I might as well just leave then. Bye-bye! Ooh, I wonder if my steps here counted towards getting me another egg, though. Yep. Yay! Oh god, my stomach is acting up with that pizza I ate. Alright. Okay, that's 2 eggs down. We're gonna go to the ruins and get an unknown now. Actually, I need to find where my Piplup got sent. Where the hell did Piplup go? Oh, here we go. Yeah, you're a little rascal. What are you doing over there, you little goofball? There you go. Good boy. Good girl. Good, baby. Oh, baby, yeah, baby. Alright, I completely forgot how you navigate this area. Damn it. Oh my god, they already have another egg for me. What the hell is that Ditto doing in there? I might as well just only have my Pachirisu in my party at this point, like deadass. Also, this is one thing I dislike about this game, well, one of the many things, after playing Sword. In Sword, whenever you get an egg and you swap it into your party, the Pokemon goes to the last box you had open, not to the very first box you have.
Yeah.
Like... Alright, sorry guys, but we need egg space. Okay, good. They don't have another one. Not gonna lie, it's really funny how different the ways to have eggs are between these games. Like, in this game it's very traditional, then in Sword and Shield you can just go up and down the same mountain to get a ton of eggs, and then in Scarlet Valley you just make one sandwich and you just go to sleep. Now, like, making eggs in Scarlet Valley is so passive, it's actually insane. Okay, now how do I get to the place? Here we go. Here we go. Every single one of these dead-end rooms has an unknown, right? That's like their thing?
I think so.
Alright. Come at me. Come at me. Come on. Come on. Come on. Oh. That's, W. www.pimpmyride.com. Ow. Ah, damn it. I was gonna nickname it W. I was gonna do that for all the unknown. Alright. Here we go. W goes... Fuck, I closed the image I was using. Here we go. Alphabet is number 23, which means it would go, let's see, 6, 12, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23.
Give me 1 second.
Alright. Okay. I think what I'm gonna do is for every unknown I get, I'm gonna go back and forward. I get one unknown, I go back, get an egg, I get you another unknown, I go back, get an egg, and all that stuff.
Sorry, my dog was being really annoying.
That's alright. I got an egg! That was fast. Oh, I already have you. Another dead end. Oh, I love this one. I love X. Have you seen X Unknown in Coliseum, by the way?
I have.
I love him. He's just a little guy. I just had a really goofy thought.
What?
What if someone hunts down a bunch of Unknown just to write out, "Will you go to prom with me to the date?"
And they say no.
They say no back in Unknown.
Oh my god.
Imagine having your entire existence be dedicated to some word, to like be a letter. That's it. That's your purpose. Okay,
I mean, they seem happy enough about it.
they don't even have a mouth. How do they eat?
They don't need to eat.
W X. There we go. Now I go get another egg. Okay, no egg yet. What's the status of the first egg? Doesn't seem close to hatching. Yeah, fair enough. God, this game is jank.
I fucking hate the collision detection.
I know.
I'm just constantly walking into walls.
There we go. Oh, frick. God. I must be using the D-pad. Just gonna start running with this. There you go. I got a key. I got key unknown. No, actually, what the hell is this? Is that an F?
That's Q.
I think I see it, but I feel like the thing is way too long. Bling, bling, bling. Click. Okay. I kind of see the Q. It just screws with my brain a little bit. Okay, and then Q is before R, so it would be W, O, P, Q, R. There we go. Slowly making the alphabet. Not gonna lie, it would be a good idea to actually like set up so you can get me the version exclusives so I can slap them onto here early.
Yeah.
Give me a Palkia.
Fuck you.
I'm getting you a Koraidon, it's only fair. Now I'm gonna try and hatch these things.
Have you actually hatched one yet?
Nope, not a single one. Hatching eggs in this game takes a long time compared to Sword and Shield and Scarlet and Violet. Probably because the areas you can walk around in are not as open.
I asked if you hatched any. Have you actually hatched any Spiritomb yet?
Nope. We're about to hatch one, eventually. Maybe. Let me see. What's the progress on this one? Doesn't seem close to hatching. Oh god, it's one of those eggs, isn't it? It's like one of those eggs that takes a long ass time.
Yeah.
Figures. Still better than stuff resetting over and over again, though.
Famous last words.
Yeah, last words for you, cocksgun.
Oh god.
Hey, Big Red. Welcome.
Oh shit, I'm not in chat. Hold on.
We're finally taking a break from soft resetting. We're actually gaming a little bit.
Okay.
You know what? I'm gonna do something smart. If the eggs are gonna keep slapping themselves into the start of the thing, I'm just gonna do this. I'm gonna put the egg dupe box at the start. There you go. Welcome, Big Red. yeah, give me the egg. You received the egg. To the ranch. Let's just focus back on catching the unknown. Okay, so I did this doorway and I did that one, so let's this way. Hello, Mr. Dungeon Man. There you go. That is C. Or said. I don't know. Okay. Ow. I should. Oh yeah, actually, I just realized we never did say anything about the fact that the stream is delayed. The stuff happens. There you go. That's the entire lore. It's so weird this game is real. Yeah. It shouldn't be real. Gotta grab this. Okay, see. Oh god. There you go. W, X, Y, and C. Yeah. So C goes here. Why are you typing?
I'm talking in a server.
Oh. This game really doesn't feel real, honestly. Top right. Oh yeah, this. I guess it's not that weird, but I'm a meh. But a meh. I just noticed something.
Hmm.
Why is the helmet so blurry?
It's probably just the lighting.
Alright, well, we'll
Or
see.
the particle effects.
Yeah, I guess you're right. That looks really weird though. Honestly, I'm fully convinced this game exists out of obligation and nothing else.
Yeah.
Like, I hate to agree with the people that say Legends Arceus is a Sinnoh remake, but it does kind of feel like it was meant to be that. And then Game Freak was like, oh wait, we need an actual remake. Up right, bottom left. Another unknown. That R?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, I'm curious. I want to see how much damage Bite does. Ooh, that's good. Might as well use these. I still don't really get why people want a Diamond and Pearl remake because every other generation gets one and people like seeing the games they like in a better form. No, I didn't mean to. God damn it. The box. Also, just like the fact that like.
I definitely wanted to see a Diamond and Pearl remake, although
I guess
I kind of wish they'd taken more from Platinum.
I guess at the end of the day, what we want is a Platinum remake, not just a Diamond and Pearl remake. Got a bit lost in translation there.
Yeah, I mean, Sinnoh is like my favorite region, so being able to explore it again but in 3D with like revamped designs and characters, that's something that, you know, that's like really special to people.
I really wanted to see what weird signs they would give the characters, and I got nothing.
I think it's more that people were anticipating it. Like, because we got a Gen 3 remake, everyone was anticipating everything going forward as a sign. It's like, oh my god, they're gonna do a Sinnoh remake!
Oh my god, another R.
But yeah, I think everyone was so disappointed with the chibi art style just because we were expecting to see, like, these characters in more, like, fully defined and fully, like, out of the, like, chibi sprite era.
I think the problem was that people were expecting the game to look like Sword and Shield. Because that was always...
I can't necessarily fault them for, because, I mean, Auras looks basically the same effects and one.
I killed it. Oops.
Silly.
Like, that is kind of the thing, it's like...
The thing is that, and take this with a grain of salt, there was... there was, like, concept art, and they released, like, art books and whatever. And the concept art that they came up with does not match the final product in the slightest. So some people think that Ilka probably had, like, a ton of really good ideas, and they were just shot down because they had such a tiny time window to make this game.
Yeah.
And this is the best that they could do.
Because the thing is, they did have really cool ideas. They even brought back the Arceus Mystery Gift event.
Yeah.
Granted, it was a PLA thing, but...
But it's kind of like, can you even really call it a remake, as opposed to just an upscaled port with certain quality of life attachments?
God, these things are gonna take forever.
It's like people wanted to see these characters, like, they wanted to see them breathe new life into these characters, and they came out basically just looking exactly as they did on the DS.
I just don't like them just remaking things.
I think that definitely didn't help.
Yeah, that.
Because they definitely, it definitely was, I think it was a case of that they just eventually caved to peer pressure. And they're like, fine, we're gonna make one, and then it just ended up being shit.
Wait, they already got the one here? I think I already got the unknown here. No, I haven't. This is A. A. It does really feel like this whole project is just like Game Freak going, alright, screw it. Just throw something together in Unity.
The thing is that Oros was a pretty good remake. At least in my opinion.
It was.
In terms of content, it was really good. In terms of story,
Nah. Even in terms of content, it was the first remake to actually cut stuff out.
True. But it also added a lot of stuff in its place. Like the legendary stuff in the post-game and the entire national decks.
True. But Heart Gold Soul Silver also had the national decks after you beat the game.
Look,
so.
I'm not saying it was the best remake we ever gotten. I'm just saying it was alright compared to what we get nowadays. Which I'm aware is not really saying much.
I mean, to be honest, it kind of... All I'm gonna say is the only thing this game has over Oras is the fact that it has the battle tower. Okay, for real, why can you move 360 directions when the map design is the exact same as the original? Just nudge it to stuff like... Yeah, that's the thing! They did not think that through.
I hate everything to do with the controls in this game.
I know.
You go bumping into shit constantly.
It's like, at least the Oras maps were made bigger so you could like actually walk around and stuff. Here everything is like super tight. It feels like a Minecraft
like
recreation.
It's what everyone keeps saying, it's like an exact one-to-one upscaled port of the original with no creative liberties taken whatsoever.
Yeah. God, these eggs are gonna take forever to hatch. It's
designed for a grid. Even to an extent, Gen 6 was designed on a grid basis. Because your characters still technically moved on a grid, just more of a free grid.
Yeah. It was
But
wider.
Even Oros took its like style into account.
Yeah, that's ultimately the problem with this thing, is that you can tell they just kind of winged it.
See, the thing, I'm of the opinion that if they had been given like more time, considerably more than they were actually given, they could have made something amazing. Because the concept art that we got looked genuinely mind-blowing.
What the hell is this?
That's
G?
either... No, I think it's V.
Virgin?
Yeah.
I don't know what it is.
It's either V or U.
Either, I'll tell you what it is, it's going in the ball.
But yeah, it's like even the music, it's like one-to-one with the original, with taking no like liberties whatsoever. It's just the music but with more modern instruments.
Also, like,
as opposed to like Oros, which actually sounded decently different enough.
Okay, I'm gonna look it up. But also, another thing, I don't think they added a single piece of new music to this game. I don't think there's a single new piece of music.
Yeah, I seriously doubt they did. Maybe for Ramanas Park, I don't know.
No, I don't think so. Also, let me check unknown letters. Interesting to me that the default unknown art is of the F form. Oh, here we go. It's V. Alright, it's V.
Okay.
I'm just gonna keep this open, actually. This helps a lot. But yeah, you can tell this game was not well designed, like, at all.
I always say this, and, you know, I've had people get on my case about it, being like, oh, you should be grateful that you have what you have.
No.
But having BDSP and PLA is kind of worse like Sinnoh fans currently almost have it worse than Unova fans, even though Unova fans don't actually have a remake yet. Because we were given this. We were given every region gets one shot at having the perfect remake. We got this and a side game that doesn't really have anything to do with Sinnoh except for like a bunch of lore shit. But it's like there's no Flint, there's no Rourke, there's no Gardenia, there's no Volkner. There's just approximations of those characters for the time period.
Oh, I got a pitchfork.
It's like if you were to say, oh, we're gonna make a Unova remake, and all the characters are just lookalikes of the actual characters, and then calling that like good Unova content. And you know, obviously, I like PLA as a game, and this isn't me like saying that it's not a good game, but I reject the notion that PLA is like Sinnoh representation.
I think it's probably my problem with Pokemon is that the series is just doing things for the sake of it and not striving for to. Look, I need you to actually have the chat open to read these things to me, because that stupid heart thing. I know you can't see it because you can't see the chat on my screen, but there's a heart blocking the way, and it's so annoying.
I think it's partly my problem with the Pokemon is that the series is just doing things for the sake of it and not striving to add or change anything meaningful. It's kind of like Sonic in that regard. They just chase trends.
That, and also that when they do try new things, they kind of half-ass it. Like,
yeah,
Scarlet Violet.
They always half-ass it.
Scarlet Violet is an open world game. There's nothing in that open world game. Like, Scarlet Violet, it's like, oh, it's a big open world. You can explore everything. There's literally nothing to find.
Scarlet and Violet does literally the bare minimum to be considered an open world game.
The fact that it's on the same hardware as Legend, like Scar, the fact that it's on the same hardware as freaking not Skyward, as Breath of the Wild or Tears of the Kingdom is ridiculous to me. I'm sorry. I hate to compare game franchises all the time, but like.
Legends is a good game. It's definitely one of the better games we've gotten in a really long time.
It's arguably the only good one.
That because of the circumstances that it's made in, like, it would have been really good if it was like I think it would have been better if BDSP was good, and I'm realizing that makes no sense.
It would have been better if it didn't feel like one was made worse in favor of the other.
It's because BDSP and PLA was supposed to be a celebration of Sinnoh, right?
Well, that's what we assume.
PLA
but
comes
yeah.
out, and PLA is great. PLA is good, you know, it gives us a look into, like, the ancient Sinnoh, like Hisui. And it kind of becomes its own sub-region, in a sense. And then we get BDSP, which is shit. Like, people have called it the worst Pokemon game ever, or, like, the worst remake ever, which I can definitely agree with.
Oh my... Wait, can I just say this real quick? I just want to talk to this guy to see if he had an egg for me. He didn't have an egg. Then I go into the Pokemon Center, heal, boom, there's an egg in there. Alright, keep going.
What on earth was I actually saying?
PLA good, BDSP bad, why the hell?
And it's... you know, our remake was so bad. And the only thing we got out of it was, like, Sinnoh-adjacent characters. Which, on its own, is not a bad thing. In fact, it's probably a good thing. But that, combined with the fact that our actual remake was garbage, it's like we're not really left with a whole lot.
There's an item here.
We're not left with, like, real, authentic Sinnoh. Because Sinnoh that we got isn't even really Sinnoh, it's Hisui. Which is technically Sinnoh, but it's a different kind of Sinnoh. It's a Sinnoh before all of the, like, Sinnoh iconography.
I got a jar of honey. So it feels like they try things even if the series is super all over the place. Yeah. They try too many things. I think that's the problem. Like, they kind of just throw... It's like how Hal throws Kirby at a bunch of things to see if it works, except without the time and effort put into those things.
I think the thing with Sonic is that it's not a bad thing that they try new things. It's that they're only really interested in, like, the trends. They're not all that original with their ideas.
Yeah, that is true. Like, oh, we're gonna make an open world game, and also you have to climb you have to climb towers. Like every other open world game.
This is based on what this is inspired by.
You can't, it's not even a Breath of the Wild thing. It's like literally every open world game, even the ones made by Ubisoft, it's like, oh, you have to climb up the radio tower to get the map.
Yeah.
Because, God forbid, you just oh god, the blur effect on that. That is hideous.
I think the problem is that Pokemon has the potential to create really good stuff. It's that the higher-ups keep fucking ruining everything, and Sonic and Pokemon have that in common. Sonic has always been a trend chaser.
What's the status on the egg now? God, this is gonna be... This might as well just be an unknown hunting stream. Maybe I should scrap the shiny rule for this particular game. Because this is the only one where shiny hunting isn't, like, actually enjoyable. Like, at least
personally, I think it's a bit of a dumb rule, period, but, you know.
Well, it's fun for me because it's like, I like shiny hunting and it gives me an incentive. It's just that the problem here is that, like, with Sword and Shield, I can have fun with, like, the bike and going up and down the cliffs and, like, dodging Pokemon, and, like, that's actually fun. But with this game, it's like, what are my options? I just have to go in circles. I got a big mushroom. Here's what I'm thinking. I'm gonna replace two of the rules here, because actually, in hindsight, I think the full Pokédex rule is a bit stupid. Because I feel like that would take me ages, and it would extend these streams way too long. So, I'm gonna change it up. We're replacing the shiny rule with something that I'll come up with later. And then the full dex will be replaced with just me catching all of the legendaries and mythicals available in the game. Just so I have a thing to replace it with.
Yeah.
And also because I think it will be kind of fun, like, fighting all of these mythical legendary monsters that have had domain in the world for decades with a fucking tiny-ass rat. Even stuff like Lost World had cool ideas, it just wasn't fleshed out. Yeah. That's the one thing that I hate about Lost World, is the potential of a parkour mechanic in Sonic. Like, Mimi, be honest with me. If I told you that a Sonic game had a parkour system, would that not sound like the sickest thing ever?
I don't know, because I've never played parkour games.
I mean, just think about, like, doing cool tricks, jumping off of walls, all that cool stuff.
I don't know.
Yeah, fair enough. Okay, where the hell does J go? F J H I J. There you go. Wait, does the game have the same national dex in the original? Yeah, actually, yeah. It has the exact same national dex. They didn't bring in anything. They didn't even bring in Sylveon, even though Eevee is in the game. Wait, I'm trying to think. I'm trying to think of what evolutions were introduced after Sinnoh came out, like for existing Pokemon.
There weren't any in Unova.
Yeah, because Unova, that's the one thing I'll give Unova credit for. It was 100% original, but
I don't think Gen 7 had any either.
Sylveon. Oh wait, I said besides Sylveon.
Sylveon's Gen 6.
I thought you. I'm stupid. I'm sorry. Let's see, Sylveon. There are the Alola forms, which Let's Go had, but this game doesn't.
Yeah.
What else? Do you have to transfer Pokemon from Pokemon Home or something to fully complete the dex? Yeah, I think you do. I think you probably do.
Well, the thing is that alternate forms and Pokemon from Beyond Gen 4 just aren't in the game.
Yeah. What the hell?
Like, not just you can't
Wait.
encounter them, they aren't programmed into the game.
I got this one wrong. This is S, not C.
Oh my god.
They look almost the exact same. The only difference is that C doesn't have, like, the little bends at the end of its,
They're
like,
an
arms.
entirely different rotation.
Oh my god, I'm blind. I'm so blind. Okay, well, that's a typo I'm gonna have to fix later. Let's see here. Also, I got this one wrong as well. Actually, I don't know. Actually, no, I didn't get this one wrong. The way they're written in Bulbapedia is really weird, because the letter that they are is written above the unknown, not below them, which you would think would be how they do it, but no. They just felt like being quirky. S-T-W-V, alright. I forgot about the Alolan forms. Technically the Galarian forms as well. What else? It would be, I guess it would be cheating to say everything introduced in PLA, but they could have updated the game. Hey, this is so bad. They couldn't even bring Megas into this. Like Lost Silver. Lost Silver, but it's a BDSP creepypasta.
I always forget about that one Sinnoh creepypasta.
Hellbell?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, the one with like the creepy bronze song.
I've never even read it before.
It's the usual creepypasta. Girl gets a haunted cartridge, and actually it's kind of funny. The story of it is basically just she gets a cursed bronze song traded to her, but it's the devil's bronze song. Like it literally belongs to the devil. So she finds the devil in the game, gives it back to him, and her reward is having her soul stolen.
What the hell? I need to read this shit.
Thank you for bringing me my Pokemon. Here, sign this contract. Thank you. Now your soul belongs to me. Bye-bye. It's so dumb.
Fuck?
It's so dumb. I haven't heard of the spooky bronze song story. Honestly, I only found out about it because of an FNF mod. Which I feel like goes for a lot of creepypastas. Which is depressing. L-M-N-O. This is O. This is N. This is M. I think. Yeah. The fact that I've taken 500 steps and this stupid Spiritomb egg hasn't hatched yet. How many souls does it need?
All of them.
What if every step I take is just it taking in another soul? It's just killing people with every step I take. J. And now with newer
Them fake J's.
I'm not super in know with newer creepypastas. That's not a new creepypasta. It's like ancient. Ooh, get flinched on. So change of objective. This is just gonna be me getting all of the unknown. That's gonna be the stream. Because shiny hunting Spiritomb was a horrible idea, and I blame myself entirely for it. And I'm very sorry that I dragged you around for that, Mimi.
It's fine.
Wait, did I already have a J? I think I already had a J. Please don't tell me I already had a J. Mr. J.
Mr. J.
I already had one. Ah, frick it. Oh yeah, phone call. Hold on, we're back. Alright, apologies for that. That was my, that was a certain individual. That was the individual that gave birth to me calling. God, okay. I should probably just make my way to the bottom of this place. And just work my way up. If I could remember the way. This way. Damn it. Oh yeah, it's an old creepypasta. One of the classics, one would say. I think I'm going backwards. I'm going backwards. I'm getting flashbacks to when we were doing this for Valentine's Day. We did that, like, that one race. We should do one of those again.
Yeah.
Why can't it be Valentine's Day again? God damn, where the hell? This way? There we go, I made it. Alright. Friendship, all... What the fuck? Friendship, all lives. I can't read this shit. All lives. Tower...
All lives.
I'm gonna...
That's not an E.
T-O... No, that's not...
W.
No, it's TV. TV...
It
U.
says T-O.
No!
T-O-U.
Oh yeah, oh, I'm stupid, I'm sorry. T-O-U.
What the fuck is that letter?
Touch! All lives touch... Other. All lives touch other lives to create something anew. And alive. That's Valentine's Day when I started my channel, fun factoid. Neat. That's profound. That's interesting. I think there are unknown here. Not gonna lie, I kinda wish they would port actually, I don't think there is one here. I kinda wish they would port the remakes of Gen 2 here, because I loved exploring the ruins of Valve. Because, like, I'm not gonna spoil the whole thing, but they had these little, like, puzzles you had to make that would unlock more parts of the ruins, and it was really fun. I'm not gonna spoil what they were, but I think you'd like them.
Is it about time for me to give my usual spiel of I've never played Gen 2?
Yeah, also, can I just say, if I end up finding a shiny unknown, I'm gonna be so pissed. Valentine's Day is when I start my channel, fun stuff. That's neat. That's cool. Okay, so catch this D.
There you
go. The boot. I can't read that.
The blur does look stupid.
Yeah. I really don't like the blur that they have on those things. Send him to the ranch. Alright. That's D. D for dumb. A, B, C, D. Johto kind of sucks anyway. Don't be. Shut up. No, we are not doing this.
No, we're not bad mouthing Johto here.
Okay, I'm a bit confused. Is this the sixth? This is the sixth big room, I think. This is this supposed to be. I don't have an N yet. If we find an N here, then that definitely means it's this specific room.
I'm not gonna find it in here, silly. This is Gen 4.
I hate you.
Just saying.
Just say in. Just say in.
Fucking hate you.
You're the one that made a bad joke first. You don't get to complain. Also, I just realized I could have. I should probably look at. Oh, here we go. Got an N. I just realized I should probably check if I have a Pokemon with Sweet Scent.
If you've got a Combi, you should have one.
Yeah.
It's funny because the only time I hear people say that Johto is bad is like Sword and Shield stands trying to make the older generations look worse than they actually were, just to like bolster Sword and Shield's agenda.
Yeah, I mean, like, Johto definitely had problems. I'm not gonna deny that, but it was definitely not bad.
It's all people can ever bring up is the fucking difficulty curve and Whitney and Claire are annoying.
Nah,
Like,
it's
okay.
no, it's
So
not.
is Hop.
No, it's not. It's not Claire. It's always with just Whitney. Nobody brings up Claire because she's.
I saw one person bring up Claire.
It's usually me. Be honest. I genuinely don't get why Whitney gets all the hate, but Claire gets off scot-free. Like, she literally forces you through a second dungeon just because she's a, like, dummy. Sword and
I mean, I like Claire personally, so it's not an issue for me.
Sword should have Gavi worse.
Yeah.
Yeah.
100%.
Honestly, it's kind of it's depressing because it's like I can see goodness in those games, but it's like the kind of goodness where you're just like, yeah, it's passable. All right, I'm gonna check.
Compared to Scarlet and Violet, it is an alright game. Compared to like Platinum, it's shit.
Known move. S. Never really played Gen 8. Honestly, good for you.
Yeah. You dodged a bullet there.
The best part of Gen 8 is PLA, and that's barely a Gen 8 game.
Best part of playing Gen 8 is not playing Gen 8.
Alright, we have 2 Combi! Oh yeah, because I caught one to evolve into a Vespa Queen later.
Yes, Queen.
Wait, no. Don't replace that egg. That egg has actual progress done into it. Let's replace it with this egg. Alright, here we go. You're kidding me.
What?
I can't use... Oh, I can't... I think the game was blocking me from using it because I was technically on the stairs. I got another
You've
J.
seen me use it.
Shut up. No, I haven't.
What am I doing here? This is wrong. Where is this? I saw.
Shadow the Hedgehog when he wakes up outside of a town. Ow.
Why did you kill him?
Because I already have a J. He's not the right color. I mean, shape. But also the wrong color. Look, you were asking for Y. There it is.
Oh my god, I hate it here.
Also, I forget. Can you get both the exclamation and question mark unknown, or is it just one or the other?
You can. It's just in a different area. I believe you can't get it until after you beat the arena.
No, I'm
Because you
saying.
have to enter through the other side of the cave.
No, I'm saying like if you can get both of them, like you can't. Like it's not just a choice. What did you say? You cut off really hard. Hello? I can't hear you. The hell? Not. Yeah, I have the older Pokemon, yes. Hold on a second. Babe?
Hello?
There you go, you're back. What happened?
I don't know. You just suddenly stopped being able to hear me.
Yeah, I don't know what happened either. It's like I heard you talking. It was like you said something and you cut yourself off halfway through like
I said yeah, you can get them.
alright, that's all I needed to know. Thank you very much. Okay, there we go. Y, so we're missing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 10. And I'm pretty sure pretty much all of these are like just ones we can find in this room, so I might as well just...
I haven't actually played Johto.
See.
It's just that the only time I see people criticize it, it's always criticizing things that generally people actually want. It's like, oh, actually, having 16 gym is bad, actually. That's like too much content. Bitch, do you hate fun?
Too much content only applies when that content is not actually fun.
Yeah. And it's literally getting a second region. Shut your gob.
Or when it's just like tedious content, like intense grinding or...
Skipling is pretty base.
Yeah. Also, he gave us Bugsy. I love Bugsy.
Yeah.
He's my boy.
I think Whitney's pretty underrated. It's like, oh my god, she's so annoying. She's a child.
I like Yusin. I'm not like a big fan of Yusin, but he aight.
Like I say, I haven't played, but...
Also, he gave us Chris.
Literally, it's just... the only reason I know it's probably not as bad as everyone says is because it's always PokeTubers giving the most brain-dead fucking takes.
That's A, B, C. Alright.
Right, these are the people that called, like, the people that were saying bring back the national decks annoying. But now that it's affecting competitive play, it's like, oh no guys, we totally need all of them.
What the hell is that? Is that G? That's G, right?
I think so, yeah. GG.
I'm gonna double check.
I'm fairly certain that's G.
Yeah, it is. I'm pretty sure I already have G, so... Actually, I'm gonna double check. Because I might have just ruined my life.
I will say, I do think Gen 5 is pretty meh.
E, F. God damn it, I actually don't have G. Do I? No, wait.
Why don't you catch it?
Because I forgot.
But, yeah.
This is gonna annoy me until we find the name Raider. I hate myself.
It's funny, because people will say that Heart Gold and Soul Silver are bad remakes, and then, like, fawn all over Gen 5, when it had probably one of the most mediocre stories.
Eh.
It definitely wasn't anything special. The way people act like it's like the second coming of Christ, I'll never understand.
Oh hey, it's a kissy face.
Oh my god.
It's literally doing duck lips. What the heck do you expect me to say? It's pogging. Damn. I swear to God, if I actually do find the shiny unknown, I'm going to be so mad. That is C again. Also, you can't breed unknown. I found out about that just now.
Yeah, they're in the undiscovered egg group.
That feels weird. So you can breed a Pokemon made up of souls, but you can't breed the alphabet.
I'm gonna be right back.
Alright. And then I was alone. I don't like the story of love near Pokemon. Yeah. That being said, they did that. Yeah. That being said, I do remember triple and rotation battles were a thing, and that just went nowhere. I should probably start writing down which of these I have. Actually, that would be a good idea. Gotta pull up a notepad. We've got... Also, we're gonna switch you out with this guy. Actually, wait, I'm pretty sure there's... What is their hidden power, actually? I don't know. I'm gonna take a quick peek. Actually, wait, it doesn't tell me. Never mind. I think. Yeah, no, it doesn't tell me. Yeah, it's fine. Alright. Okay, let's see here. I have A, B, C, D, E, F, G, J, Y, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y. Okay. Now stretch that list a little bit. A, B, C, D, E, F, G. A, B, C, D, E, F, G. Oh, shit. I feel so dumb having to actually, like, cross-reference the alphabet for this stuff. I should know this stuff by heart. Why is it, like, actually challenging for me? G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, and Z. Alright. Okay. I think the list is long enough now. Alright.
Back.
Welcome back. I made a notepad document to keep track of the unknown I have. Just so I can stop killing them.
I don't like the story or a lot of the blue Pokemon in Gen 5, it was just better balanced in terms of gameplay. Probably. I mean, I've played Black too, I haven't played the original Black. But it's just... People blow smoke up Unova so much, basically out of nostalgia, and then will attack, like, Gen 6 fans for being nostalgia blind. And it is... kind of funny, but also really annoying.
How dare you like this thing when it's not as cool as my thing?
Yeah. And it's always like, the things that Unova gets praised for feels like things that they really shouldn't, because, again, the story is not really as great as everyone makes it out to be.
It is kind of a dumb story. It's one of those stories.
Oh my god, it's dark and mature. It's like, yeah, okay. Where have you been the past 10 years?
Oh my god, let's go! I finally got to see! Took me a minute to recognize it. I just gotta check a ball, screw it.
I don't think they have a very high catch rate.
Counterpoint.
That's what. I mean, not a very high catch rate. I think it's literally like 255 or something.
Yeah, backpedal on that. Nah, I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. I was actually about to kill it, thinking it was an S. I really don't like that. Their main difference is like they're flipped. And also like a tiny little extra arm.
I like some Gen 5. Gen 5 story is garbage, it really is.
The Gen 5 story is literally like... It's like... Basically. The problem with the story in Black and White, at least with 1, with 2 I actually do kind of dig the story they had going on there. But like, the problem with Black and White 1 is that it tried to make the villains feel like they had a point after 4 generations of that point being basically spat in the face of like everybody that says it.
Yeah.
Like you have 4 generations of characters and Pokemon just like reaffirming that, you know, human and Pokemon bonds are important.
Yeah.
And then you try and have a villain be like, oh no, actually that's incorrect. It's like, no! No!
Yeah. They could have done any kind of story but that.
Alright, here we go. That's another one I need.
It's like, it's not compelling at all.
I will say I did like... I feel like my biggest problem with the story as well is just like the fact that N's character arc just kind of happens at the very end and then he leaves. Like we never get to see what he's like as an actual person.
Yeah.
This is H.
That's the thing, is that I think they were working backwards from N as a concept and they just didn't go anywhere with it.
Yeah. Like it would have been it would have been genuinely really cool if we got to see him like... This is another thing. Unova has probably some of my favorite set activities. Like you have the musicals, and then in the second game you have the Pokestar Studios. Why wasn't he involved with those? Like the idea is that he's free from his dad and can be an actual human being now. Why wouldn't he, you know, do human things? Like being an actor.
For me, it's just like whenever something gets a lot of praise, it feels undeserved. It just makes me like go from okay, this thing is okay to this thing is kind of annoying.
Here we go.
It's like the only reason N gets as much praise as he is because he's a fucking Tumblr sexy man, basically.
No, that would imply no. Tumblr sexy man is for evil characters. He's just sexy man.
No, because Sans is a Tumblr sexy man.
Oh yeah, that's true. I mean, he does try to kill you.
Doesn't make him evil. Kills you because you're a psychopath.
Well, yeah. Everyone knows that you're not. But everyone knows if you kill people, you're evil by default. Haven't you learned anything? Haven't you learned anything from watching Steven Universe?
Oh my god.
Don't you know if you kill the people trying to kill you, you're evil.
If you kill the people trying to euthanize your entire colony of beings, then actually that makes you just as bad as them.
Yeah. Speaking of which,
didn't you guys know killing Nazis makes you a Nazi?
Speaking of which, here you go.
Taking that L. Fattest L.
The fact that this came up when we were having that conversation is funny.
They actually had a story dissecting the Pokemon world and just do basically nothing with it. The game just constantly tells you that tells you what to. I'm guessing that's tell you what to feel by having characters say no Pokemon loves. Yeah, that's basically it. Is that they present this idea to you and then they do nothing with it because of course they're not going to take the avenue of people and Pokemon shouldn't be together because it's fucking Pokemon.
G. I already have this guy. I think. Yeah, I have W already.
I think I like the concept of Ghetsis as a character, like a guy.
Just evil.
Yeah, just completely. He's like kind of like Giovanni, but Giovanni's a really good character. So
he's like Giovanni if Giovanni pretended to be a good guy.
Yeah.
Which is kind of just like Giovanni but bad. Because what makes
Yeah.
what makes Giovanni fun is that he's just evil without any care. He's just evil.
Yeah. Getsus is just kind of a loser.
He gets his
In way-
he gets his ass kicked by 2 children back to back. That is just pathetic.
I mean, to be fair, Giovanni can't stop copping L's to kids, but like,
Well, yeah, but at least Giovanni actually manages to get himself back up. Gets his loss twice and then just had a complete mental shutdown.
true.
Also, like, at least Giovanni's son didn't just abandon the region after his story was done.
Yeah.
I always find I find it funny how we've had 2 instances of the main villain having a son. I don't know why. It's just a really funny thing that they keep doing. Actually, I should check the list real quick. Okay, yeah, I can find B here. They actually had, yeah. I don't know why. I for some reason I forgot that Mimi had just read what Red said. Why did I say your name and then Red's name? It sounds like I'm talking in third person. I forgot you read what they said, and I immediately started reading it when I pulled OBS back up. That's O.
Oh.
Oh, what?
Oh my God.
I miss mail. Ah, come on, just give me my B.
Yeah, I mean, from what I
Let's go! I got B!
Black and White story is basically just some guy going, "Oh, you love your Pokemon? Well, you shouldn't actually."
No, it's
And then just doing that for several hours straight.
it's more like if someone came up to you and said, "Oh, you love your Pokemon? Well, actually, they fucking hate you, and you should let them go because of it."
Yeah,
Don't ask me for proof.
pretty much.
It's extra funny when you take into account numerous times and actually talks to your Pokemon and sees that they actually do genuinely like you, but then he's still like, no, no.
If it was a different premise, I think it would work better. It's just the premise they went for is so like, very obviously skewed in your favor.
Alright, here we
Like,
go.
there's no universe where
Boom.
there's no universe where Getsus is right. You just know he's the evil bad guy.
Okay, we got F.
Because the other thing is, up until that point, every single team had been evil. So going around being like, "Oh, this is Team Plasma, but they're good actually."
Cap.
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 Cap. Stop
Cap.
the fucking cap.
Stop the count. Okay, and now we got Q again. Q for... Q the hell asked for this? Not gonna lie, part of me is deadass, like, hoping to just, like, axe this entire playthrough and just move to PLA already.
Which ones are you missing?
I'm missing... I think I'm missing this one.
That's G.
Yeah, I'm missing this one then. I'm missing G. I've run into G, but I keep killing it by accident. One. Murkrow leveled up! Yippee! Alright. Here we have the top G.
Pokemon as a series as a world that doesn't really make sense and it's kind of fucked up, but I figured you're not really supposed to think about it that much because there's not really a point of the series. Yeah.
That's the
They really-
problem.
I think the problem is that the internet's kind of conditioned itself into thinking that depth, no matter like whether or not it's actually good or bad depth equals good. And it's like, oh my god, it's so serious and mature.
Oh
my god, guys.
No, I's in one of the hallways. I's in the 4th room.
And that's kind of just where people's brains shut off.
I's in the 1st room. This is the 6th room, so I need to find... Okay, I'm in the 5th... No, this is not the 5th one. Sorry, I'm just trying to, like, figure out where I am. Okay, this is the 5th room. I already have E, I'm pretty sure. I'm gonna double check. Yeah. Okay, so I need to find my way to the 4th room. Which... maybe this way? Here we go, okay. I should be in here. Oh, wait. I should be in here. The whole problem with Black and White is they try to make you think about something that you're not supposed to think about, because the more you think about it, the more it falls apart.
Yeah.
It's like when you have those action movies that have like those like characters that make constant quips, but they constantly point out the fact that those quips are corny or goofy. It's like, you're not supposed to point it out, you're just supposed to let the audience laugh. I don't know how you do a story like that without turning into a super edgy fanfiction. I mean, to be honest, that's how we get stuff like all of the fan games that are literally just what if Pokemon, but cults and blood and child slavery or something.
I mean, I'd argue, technically speaking, obviously Team Plasma are terrorists. I mean, in Black and White 2, they literally dress up like terrorists.
I once saw somebody say that we're supposed to see Team Plasma as noble because they dress as knights in the first game, ignoring the fact that the entire point of that, the whole reason they look like they're good people is because they're trying to gaslight you into thinking they're good people.
I'm guessing that's they probably mean that that's like the direction they would.
No, they were saying that they were noble because they dress up as knights.
Bruh.
Just like media literacy. Not a Pokemon fan's strong suit. Okay, I'm missing K. K is... K is just in a random dead end, alright. Sorry, go on, I was just talking about that. Can I get a...
The fuck? Can I get a... The fuck was I gonna say?
Something about Pokemon fans. You know the fans when you tell them that Team Plasma are actually evil.
That's kind of the thing though, is that the people who just praise False Depth blindly are also the people that are like, Team Plasma totally had a point though.
I actually said this earlier, it's like Pokemon fans, we want more mature and deep stories. Also Pokemon fans, Team Plasma had a point.
Yeah. It's like with Thanos, it's like, no you fucking didn't, oh my god.
It's actually...
Pointing out that there's overpopulation is like the most shit Sherlock shit in the world.
Mimi, I think we need to acknowledge when it comes to Thanos, somehow his comic book motivation for wanting to wipe out half of all life on the universe makes more sense than the MCU version.
What?
You know what the comic version is?
What?
He wants to impress Death so he can sleep with her. He simps for death itself and wants to kill half of all life for her.
That's actually gold.
They actually brought that back for Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite. That was his motivation. And then at the end he's like, you know what? I don't need you anymore. And then just shoots her with a Hadouken.
What the fuck?
The game's story just ends with Thanos blasting her with a Hadouken. It's so dumb.
Oh my god.
I don't think it's super boring evil and kind of undermines any point Team Plasma might have had. Oh hey, hi Solid Weller. Sorry you showed up in the midst of a thing.
My god, this computer actually sucks.
Honestly, yeah, I feel like if they wanted Getsus to be a twist villain, they really didn't do a good job with it.
This is the thing, is that it's kind of funny being like...
Wait, they already have J. Don't tell me Okay, I already had J. I was gonna be so mad.
I don't remember what I was gonna say.
Sorry. I'm sorry. I feel like me freaking out about unknown is kind of getting in the way of like any actual meaningful conversations happening.
Yeah, that's kind of the thing, is that Game Freak really think they're good at writing.
To be fair, they have had actual hits. It's just that their lows are more common.
That's the thing. Scarlet and Violet had good writing, but it was like the only good part of the game.
You either get a good story or a bad game. With Sword and Shield, you get neither, but you get something in the middle. It's like Sword and Shield story is god awful, but it's fun. It's so bad it's kind of funny.
It does kind of feel like Getsus is a little bit like generically evil, which I tend not to really take issue with. But like with Giovanni, it's at least interesting.
At least with Giovanni, he has a mentality that helps sell the evil in a way.
Yeah.
Like, you can...
It's like you really get the idea that he's a powerful force to be reckoned with, because no matter... Especially in Masters really kind of, like, solidified it.
What the frick is that? Oh, that's the... Wait, that's P.
P.
That's the thing you keep leaving me for.
Oh my god, I hate you.
I'm sorry. But yeah, the core problem is that with Giovanni, his brand of evil sells the idea that he's like brilliant. He's a smart guy. He's a criminal mastermind. He built his empire because he is that guy. He is the GOAT. But then Getz is just like, I am evil. I am going to nuke a city.
Yeah. But also he's just a fucking loser. Like, one child beats him and he's like, no.
You know what? This reminds me of a scene from the Justice League cartoon where Flash and Lex Luthor swap bodies, and then the Flash in Luthor's body walks out of the bathroom without washing his hands, and then one of Lex Luthor's accomplices is like, "Are you gonna wash your hands?" "No, because I'm evil." It's like he's that kind of evil, just like dumb. O and then P. I'm only missing K, and I'm missing U. And neither of those are in the specific rooms. So at this point, I kind of just have to sit in a room and just keep sweet scenting. Oh hey, it's X again.
X, like
I never noticed that!
What?
The eye actually spins with the rest of the body when it like does the rotating. I never noticed that. Like, for some reason I always thought the eye was stationary inside of the core. Oh, that's cool. That's how you can tell I never pay attention when I'm playing games. God damn it. I like Team Rocket because it was simple and doesn't have a stupid goal. It doesn't really make sense. Yeah.
Yeah.
Even with Rainbow Rocket, it's like, even when they high up the stakes, it's still just simple, I want to take over everything evil. And I respect that. Respect. Unknown is such a goofy Pokemon.
It really is.
It's a Johto Pokemon, right? I'm not misremembering.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I really like Johto's Pokemon. Maybe it's because I have Colosseum nostalgia, but like Heracross, Houndoom,
L.
Skarmory, Unknown, Mischievous, Espeon and Umbreon. I just really like that. Oh, and Shuckle as well. I love Shuckle.
Oh yeah. Mr. I can deal the most amount of damage in the history of Pokemon if you give me like a super specific setup. Oh my god. Can I get what I want, please? Just to double check, I want to make sure I actually know what... Okay, I'm looking for Kissy Face Unknown, and I'm looking for... Yeah,
I thought you saw K already.
I saw it, I didn't catch it. Even when they did something random or dumb, it was just because evil. Honestly, like, I hate that Pokemon Masters based all of its villain arc stories on Team Rocket, but at the same time, they kind of had to.
Yeah.
They were the only real villains in the entirety of Pasio.
I like Team Aqua and Magma, but it's mostly just because Archie and Maxie are obviously bitter exes that are constantly trying to one-up each other.
Oh my god, I'm gonna have to drink some water. My throat hurts.
It's like borderline canon as well, because like the Pokemon Twitter posted something with like a fucking glittery heart filter or something of those two, and I'm like, are you serious?
Oh yeah, I know what hold on, let me get it for you. I'll get it for you. Pokemon, Twitter, Archie, and Maxie. Yeah, I found it. I found the post.
Oh my god.
Good, save image as. Shove it in my downloads.
What did I think you were
Image.
gonna say? Shove it in your ass.
I'm not you. If Archie and Maxie were a couple now, that would be a story.
It would be the story of all time.
Here we go. Here's the tweet.
Yes.
This is real. Actually, I'm pretty sure you can find the actual tweet. I'm gonna look for it. I'm gonna see if I can actually find it.
Oh, I think what makes it even funnier is the fact that Archie's card in English is called Archie's Ace in the Hole. And then Maxie's is like Maxie's secret card trick or something. But fucking Ace in the Hole. I bet he does.
Also, a random thing, but can we talk about how there's an actual trans NPC in X and Y?
Yeah, and then I fucking censored it for the West.
Not really.
They made it a lot more vague.
It's more vague, but it's still like very on the nose at the same time.
Yeah, but you could. It's like open to interpretation at that point. Whereas in Japan, in the Japanese version, it was very explicitly this person is trans.
Yeah. It's so funny to me. Even if they tried to censor it, you can tell they didn't. You can tell they still wanted it in. It's like so funny to me. You ever wonder if they wrote the censored version and they were like, oh wait a minute. Oh shit.
Oh my god.
Also, where is Kissy Face? Where is Kissy Missy?
I only sort of not really remember that. What was I gonna say? I like Team Galactic, but I think in practice they're pretty lame as a evil team.
Yeah, also, the NPC that I'm talking about, there's it's a beauty, right? That was the trainer class?
Yeah.
There's a beauty in X and Y that in the English version says that she was once a black belt.
Yeah.
And
which is a male exclusive trainer class.
Yeah, it's a class that only male characters have. Which is already pretty on the nose, but I'm pretty sure in the Japanese version she makes a remark about like biology or science being amazing or something like that.
I'm gonna actually see if I can find the exact quote.
Yeah, but like it's very on the nose.
I think it's beauty.
It's like Vivian levels of like, yeah.
Yeah, it was the X and Y beauty.
That's an M. I already have an M.
Trivia. Here we go.
Spill the truth.
Beauty Nova, who was battled in the Carlos Battle Maison, is implied to be transgender. She says that she recently remade her life completely, and that she was reborn as a beauty after being a black belt, a male-only training class, half a year ago. In the Japanese language versions of Pokemon X and Y, she credits this transformation to medical science. Before battle, I've recently remade my life completely. I've been reborn as a beauty at last. If victorious, if you want to make your dreams reality, then you have to be completely dedicated. If defeated, yes, a mere half year ago, I was a black belt. Quite the transformation, wouldn't you say?
Yeah. Silly women, you can't be a black belt.
Oh my god.
It's funny because there was a female fighting trainer class, I'm pretty sure.
I want to find the actual Japanese quote just so we can compare.
But yeah, it was very on the nose. It's like comically on the nose. Oh.
It says, this is a basic English translation of the Japanese script. It says, "I was a karate king just half a year ago. The power of medical science is awesome, wouldn't you say?" And then in the English version, she says, "Yes, a mere half a year ago, I was a black belt. Quite the transformation, wouldn't you say?"
Yeah, that is like, incredibly blatant.
Yeah.
And yet they can make Elise and Skyla an actual couple.
Mm-hmm.
This is Jake and
At least we have like, if it's one thing I give Scarlet and Violet credit for, it's the most masculine Paldean male versus the most feminine Paldean woman.
That was a joke. Nah, I get it. It was a joke. I get it. I am legitimately paranoid doing this because I'm scared that I'm gonna find an actual shiny unknown. I mean, it would fulfill the rule. I just wouldn't be able to use it. Cause I mean, I guess it doesn't say I have to use the shiny, but you know, that was the thing I said for myself. But you got them J's.
I got them fake J's.
This motherfucker got them fake J's. But yeah, it's pretty interesting how just completely blatant that was. It's kind of interesting looking at that and then looking at the Vivian situation with Thousand Year Door. Like, there they tried to hide it as hard as they could. Here it was like, okay, we just made it a little bit more vague. If you find a shiny unknown, the game turns into Lost Silver.
Oh, I was gonna look up that creepypasta tonight. Hellbell.
Yeah, Hellbell.
Heelbell.
Fun fact, Hellbell is also a theme. It's also a song in Dragon Ball Z. It's Vegeta's theme, for when he's about to fuck someone up, and then fail horribly because he's a jobber.
After the 4th generation of Pokemon disappointed him so much, my brother tossed me all his Pokemon stuff in disgust.
Unbased.
I'll take shit that never happened for 500. I received hundreds of cards to add to my collection. The Blastoise plushie won at King's like 9 years ago, and the Diamond game that completely swept away his love for the game and all things associated with it. That chapter of his life came to a sad close, whilst mine just gained something to continue on. Admittedly, the games that had come out for the DS disappointed me as well. There was just something about it that made the magic the games normally held fade away a little. This person's immediately not based. The person who grew up with the originals, Generation 4 simply wasn't my Pokemon anymore. Regardless, I wasn't going to turn my back on something that accompanied through childhood simply because the game disappointed me a little. This feels like PokeTuber logic.
Yeah, honestly.
In fact, I wanted Diamond. Dialga was 100 times better looking than Palkia, and I rather enjoyed the thought of this person's like digging up all of the incorrect opinions.
No. They're kind of spin with Dialga. I mean, at least Dialga doesn't have a penis.
Shut up. Imagine being a fucking llama.
Imagine not being. Imagine being a free-to-play unit in Masters. How about that?
Imagine not being a busted free-to-play unit in Masters.
Imagine not being a busted tech that carries your.
I rather enjoyed the thought of finally getting to be the one to catch it this time around instead of having to hack one or trade for it. Before I continue, I must tell you that this doesn't involve Dialga at all. I just liked it and originally wanted Diamond.
Got one of them.
I set up a Pearl because my brother got to it first. Just to offer the legendary Pokemon, however, though I'm certain if I had used any other, the outcome wouldn't have been the same. This happening seemed to be meant for me, otherwise it probably wouldn't have happened at all, which I would have probably been completely fine with. I started out his save game just to see what he had. His save information said he had all the Pokemon in his deck, even the ones that had yet to be released through wireless events, which reminded me that he really enjoyed using action replay codes to enhance his gaming experience. That was probably the only thing that's caused him to keep the game for as long as he did, but even cheating gets old after a while. After starting his game, I checked his party, he had 6 shiny level 100 Rayquazas. I recalled the other Pokemon he owned, he caught them using the lengthy encounter any Pokemon code, where you had to discard heart scales to indicate which Pokemon you wanted to catch at level 100. Is this a real thing?
What?
He caught them using the lengthy encounter any Pokemon code where you had to discard heart scales to indicate which Pokemon you wanted to catch at level 100.
Yeah, that probably is a thing. Because action replays had a lot of really gimmicky cheat codes to them. Also, I finally got you, so I'm only missing K.
Okay.
Fuck you.
Alright. While the Pokemon encountered with this code were about as weak as if you'd given them a large number of rare candy, I still recall losing to these 6 frequently. I had used this code myself throughout my first playthrough of Pearl, and I traded these across the net to increase my chances of winning at the lottery. Or at least that's what I did before a friend scolded me. I was more or less forced to start over cheat-free.
This feels like a really long story of nothing just to get to the part where he boots up a Game Boy.
Well, he needed no Pokemon to complete his Pokedex, and he didn't need to win any extra items. Trading was always a fun experience for me just to see where they came from. So I went to Jubilife City to the Global Trading Center to see what I could get from one of these Rayquazas. I know I could have traded anything, but I secretly held a grudge against these 6 for beating me so badly all those times. Once in the trading network, I offered one up for a Bronzong that I had picked up at random out of the first list. Of course, I couldn't choose a gender, but I chose the required level to be 100, just to make it more or less an even trade. After that, I left for a little while. After doing nothing of particular interest for about 6 hours, I came back to...
Sorry.
I came back to see if I had any takers for the trade. I immediately got excited when the trade sequence started up. I knew it was just a simple Bronzong, but still, I liked this process a great deal. You could send me a Magikarp and I'll get excited for a little bit.
Damn it.
So I like how this person's like, oh, you could send me a Magikarp and I get really excited, but simultaneously like, Gen 4 is disappointing.
Wait.
Where are your standards at?
Oh my god, I'm out of Pokeballs.
No.
Oh, you are actually kidding me. Oh.
You know how the process... How the hell have you run out?
I must have been using... I must have just too many. Alright, okay, alright. I deserve this.
Goes. I won't bother to explain the actions on the screen to you. Long story short, I received a shiny Bronzong named Hellbell. I was shocked to get a shiny in return. I never got a shiny when I traded in Pearl, but the name was unsettling to me. Being a slightly religious person, I'm not comfortable speaking about anything pertaining to hell or anything like that.
Pussy!
Writing this makes me feel like I'm provoking a similar event to happen again. Let's just hope this functions as a learning experience for you and not something else for me. What learning experience?
I'll take the sag.
After leaving, I checked its stats. Everything was set at 666. Its old trainer was named Beelzel, which again, both points slip into my sensitive area. What?
What?
The fucking both points slip into my sensitive area. And it was caught at Lost Tower but contained in a Cherish Ball.
Whoa,
Clearly it was hacked, but it's what I get for offering up a hack first. The stats and other information of the Pokemon disturbed me only for the fact that I didn't like its name or information, but I assumed it was fine otherwise. Regardless, I didn't want it, so I tried offering it out for trade again. This would be where I'd gladly accept a Magikarp. But each time I tried to put it into the DTS, the game informed me that the Pokemon couldn't be offered in a trade. This had happened to me several times before when I had tried to trade hacked legendaries. I assume there's something in place that keeps people from getting truly ripped off. But I was able to trade that Rayquaza, and Beelzel was able to trade me Hellbell this go-around. I didn't know why it wouldn't allow me to offer it again. I still wanted to be rid of it, so obviously the only other option I had was to release it. Before I went to the PC, however, I checked the item it was holding. The center had attached mail to it, which was always fun, even though your choices for what to say are severely limited, and the letters always come out painfully cheesy. That's one of the things I don't like, the revamp of the mail system. In parentheses.
Alright, I've taken 5 Dusk Balls.
What's the revamp of the mail system?
I'm pretty sure mail was a thing in Gen 3.
It was, but how did they revamp it?
I don't know. I don't know old people lore. What's the stats on this egg? Still not close to hatching. Alright, buddy.
I chose Hellbell and elected to read the mail, though the letter wasn't set up like it normally was in the game. It looked like it had actually been typed out like you used to be able to do in Gold and Silver. The message was only 3 words long. Take me back. I wasn't quite sure what that meant. I certainly couldn't trade it again. Even if I could, there was no way I could make sure Hellbell got back to Beelzel. So I discarded the message and went to the PC to release it. I selected the deposit Pokemon option and selected Hellbell to release it, but each time the party sprite shrunk array immediately came back with the message saying something along the lines of Hellbell doesn't want to leave you. Again, this had happened before when I was clearing out my PC box in my second playthrough of Pearl. I wanted a little more room and decided to release a Shinx that I'd caught early on in the game, but it kept coming back. I had thought it was cute then and made the Shinx, now a Luxray, a permanent member of my party since it appeared to like me so much. But now it was just annoying. I'm pretty sure it can only happen with Pokemon you have high friendship with.
No, actually, it's just to clear up, it's because of TMs. Or HMs, I mean.
Oh.
It's because it's basically an anti soft lock feature.
Oh. When I checked Hellbell again, it was holding another mail item, which made no sense because I had taken it away the first time. I opened it and read a slightly longer message. I can't go back on my own. Take me back. Again, I took the item and tried to release it. Another failure. When I tried to simply deposit it, the game told me to remove the mail item from the Pokemon before depositing. I know I had twice, but upon checking it again, Hellbell had yet another mail item in its possession. Lost Tower. It was finally getting more specific, which I found oddly relieving, rather than feeling a little uneasy. So I probably should have been. At least I knew where it wanted to go. Maybe it would leave my party after I took it there. I'd like to know why this Pokemon was making my game behave so strangely. The Pokemon was hacked, not the game itself, as far as I know. Decent hack doesn't affect the game, and a bad hack can make it crash, but this was doing neither, more like something in between. Eager to get rid of it, I left the GTS building and stepped out into Jubilife. I was too impatient to pick an actual flying type out of the PC, so I just taught one of the Rayquazas the move Fly and chose to use it. But when I picked Salacion Town from the map, the game informed that I couldn't fly there. I know my brother had visited the city before. I don't know why I couldn't go there, but I didn't take the time to actually think about it. I just flew to Hearthome instead. I didn't waste time in Hearthome. I simply left to travel through Route 209 to get to the Lost Tower and hopefully rid myself of the strange Pokemon somehow by taking it where it wanted to go. I thought the Lost Tower was something in Johto.
I'm pretty sure they reused the name.
I'm maybe thinking of the Burnt Tower, I don't know.
Yeah, I
immediately
think you were.
noticed the lack of people on the
I'll
route.
look it up, hold on. What's it called again? Lost Tower?
Lost Tower, yeah.
Pretty
From
sure.
Route 209 apparently.
Yeah. No, that is the tower that's like just down the street from here.
I immediately noticed the lack of people on the route. Granted, I don't remember who all was there to battle and things of that sort, but I know where there were at least a few there. The area there was completely vacant. Well, not completely. There was one person quickly pacing back and forth where I believe an athlete once ran that I didn't quite recognize, the sprite of a white-haired old man. Curious, I spoke to him, which was where it began to get a little weird for me. It began.
It begun.
Yeah, a little bit.
It has begun.
That made sense, but babbled over and over for an annoyingly long amount of time, much like you when you speak to a specific cyclist on the bike trail in Ruby, Sapphire, and Emerald. You know, the one who knows where you got your bike because the name is all over it? Ring the bell, 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 ring the bell.
Are you reading every last one of them?
Ring the bell, 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 ring the bell,
Remind me to get you a soundboard so you can just distort your voice whenever you do stuff like that. That'd be fun.
That meant nothing to me. I didn't bother speaking to him again. I just continued on to the tower. We left a lovely heartfelt message for you though.
I found another you.
Nothing to you. Once inside, I tried to go up the stairs, but something prevented me from moving for a moment. I thought all the hacked Pokemon had finally made my game screw up, but that wasn't the case. After a moment of complete silence, the sound of a deep brazen bell began to slowly toll. Just curious about how that sounded exactly. Start up your Heart Gold and Soul Silver game. That bell, that's the noise.
Very descriptive.
After about 4 rings, the tombstone in the center of the room cracked and shattered like someone had used rock smash on it. Beneath the tombstone was a hole. Since it wasn't allowing me to go up the stairs, I walked over and fell through it. When I landed, I fell on a platform much like the one you find Arceus on in the Hall of Origin. Don't act like you don't know what I'm talking about, we've all hacked better then. No,
not anymore.
Only it was much darker, where the transparent platform was white and glowing for Arceus and was more of a black and red. It just seemed evil rather than the holy vibe you get from the Hall of Origin. Coming from the platform was a set of wide stairs that looked as if they were made of black marble rather than white. There was no way back up, couldn't fly, no diggers, and I was escape rope poor. So I took the stairs and the bell, which I now assume was Hell Bell, considering that Bronzong is indeed a sort of bell, continued to ring slowly. By now I was feeling incredibly uneasy, wouldn't you? But I continued down the stairs. As I went further, it began to get foggy and a little darker. When I reached the bottom, I was met with a narrow path with large pools of magma and lava on either side. It's beginning to look more like the cave in which you encounter Groudon and Ruby, Sapphire, and Emerald, with better graphics, of course.
I'm sorry, I just want to point something out. The room where you fight Groudon in Ruby, Sapphire, and Emerald.
You couldn't have just said, like, Flint's room.
You couldn't have said Gen 3. Either one worked.
The path continued in a straight line for about 40 steps before she was counting.
I mean, to be fair, the Pokédex does that for you.
That is true, but I was assuming she was on that page.
I mean, to be honest, this whole story is just a bunch of coincidences.
The path continued in a straight line for about 40 steps before hanging right for another 40 and finally going up. The final path was long, magma still bubbled at the side, and with each step I took, the ringing of the bell began to go faster. At least as fast as a large bell was allowed to ring, which is still just an ominous slow tolling. As a large bell was allowed to ring. It's like you must not go above
1
20
ring.
miles an hour.
1 ring
So
per
with
second.
each ring, I couldn't help but repeat what the old man NPC had said earlier, ring the bell. Finally, I reached the end of the pathway, which was just a small 4x4 platform, and the bell stopped ringing. I wondered what it was supposed to do here. There was nothing here to do, no way to release Hellbell, no way to get out. I received my answer in the form of a disembodied voice. A dialogue box popped up and said, "Oh, you've returned Hellbell to me? I really appreciate it." He faded into view one space ahead of in front of my gate. It was just a simple gentleman sprite. A party sprite of Hellbell came out of me and stood in the space between us facing him. Game informed me that I handed over Hellbell. Next, a thing popped up on the touchscreen. It looked like the part of the trainer card where you sign your name. Again, the voice spoke. "Would you mind telling me your name, please, so that I may thank you properly?" Now this confused me. Well, everything that was happening confused me, but this really threw me for a loop. First, the game should know the character name programmed into it from the start, and as far as I know, I can't actually recognize handwriting. It can't actually recognize handwriting. Right, regardless, I began writing my brother's character's name, which was Dust. I made the first stroke. It was in black ink, just like normal. I made a D, but the voice stopped me. "No, your real name, please. I can't thank you with a false name, you know." My heart felt like it stopped for a second and sunk right into my stomach before violently bouncing back up into my chest. How the hell did the game know that I wasn't signing my real name? "Your real name, please." Again, I began writing. Why was I listening to this, watching it all play out when I could easily just turn it off and start a completely new game? I don't know. The thought simply didn't cross my mind at the time. I don't think I was allowed to. It was allowed to. The ink in which I was now writing was a bright red colour, but it still wrote my full name, first and last, in the space I was provided. After I finished, the man spoke again. "Good, now blow please. We don't want the ink to smudge." I blew into the mic and the ink turned from bright to deep red. I was unable to make any changes after that. Afterwards, the screen disappeared and the man spoke again. "Thank you, miss. You'll be happy to know that you now belong to me."
Damn, okay.
The bell tolled twice more as my sprite, currently male, turned to face me and shifted to the female sprite, brown hair, wearing all black just like I was at the moment. Hellbell moved forward, overlapping my sprite, and a final dialogue box popped up. Hellbell used imprisonment. After that, my DS battery died. I was shaken, I'll admit, but it just seemed like a twisted event brought about by some sort of secret within the game unlocked by a Pokemon. But now, I can't sleep. Food seems to turn to ash in my mouth, no water can quench my thirst, and people and animals both act as if the shadow of death is passing them when I'm near. I'm not on my own anymore. I belong to that man, and Hellbell. I don't know what became of that Pokemon, but if I received it, someone else is surely to do so. Use caution while using the trading system.
10 out of 10. 10 out of 10.
Someone just commented comment.
It's the gentleman, he's back. That was so dumb. I love how at the end they acknowledge, yeah, I could have just turned off the thing, but I didn't want to.
Yeah, like, you know, I'm not a pussy.
I'm a man, even though I'm old. I'm a man.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. I'm mad. I'm mad at that K. I'm gonna ask you to change your OC's name because I'm mad at K now.
I got scammed. BFism in story, worst story ever.
L.
Is there no date on this? I mean, I can't imagine this is the original post anyway, but...
I've run into 2 L unknowns in this entire endeavor. I am actually mad. I have 5 dusk balls, which would definitely be enough to catch that thing. If not, then that thing is just superhuman. My god. I might as well just start killing them to get experience. Ooh, U-turn, that's pretty good. Should I get rid of wing attack or acrobatics? Maybe slash.
I think you should get rid of wing attack.
Yeah, probably. You spitting. This is my stupid problem with scary stories is unless they're funny enough to when I'm laughing, I don't really care when I just feel bad when something bad happens to the main character. Honestly, like, I don't know how I feel about that story. It's just, like, so goofy. And, like,
It is very goofy.
it's like, even they acknowledge that they could have just turned it off. Why didn't you do that, man?
That's like the thing with a lot of these things.
It's like...
What are you doing now?
I'm just trying to hunt down that unknown. And also getting experience. Also just realized I haven't saved in a while. Okay. And then my house, and then my house. I feel bad they lost their soul. They're probably just a kid. I mean, yeah. Oh Jesus Christ! My phone's exploding. I mean, it does suck, but
yeah, man, don't you hate it when fucking Satan sends you a bell? And then suddenly you lose your soul.
It is dumb though. It's a really goofy story, and I kind of dig it in like a goofy thing. But
the fucking OT being Beelzebub is just so goofy.
The way that they there you go, spinning. The way that they kept referencing them being religious at that segment, it's like, yeah, we get it. As someone that's religious, hell scared me.
It's just, it feels like half of these are just, they take advantage of how, like, skittish some religious people can be. It's like how to scary 101, mention God or Satan.
To be fair, that is like just a generic horror trope as a whole, just like the afterlife and people
Which
coming
one are
back.
you looking for?
Okay. Kissy Missy. From the hit game, Poppy Poop Time. I did miss that whole religious part.
You think if they were that scared, they would have just shut the fucking game off?
Yeah, honestly. I was in the bathroom for a bit. There we go!
Woo!
And I'm gonna kill it now. Get my ball.
There you go.
Dab. Dab, 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 dab. Oh my god, it's finally over. I forgot to give it a nickname. But it doesn't matter, I don't care. I'll fix it in post. Actually, I could probably fix it in home. Let's be real here. Alright. Boom.
Shakalaka.
Now I need to get the hell out of here. Throughout that entire, it's been over 1,000 steps. Still not a single egg has hatched.
Oh, I'll have to get you that.
Magby, whatever the hell. Just get me something, something to save me. You know what? I'm curious. I'm gonna go talk to the kid and show him the unknown. Because I do want the things he gives me. I refuse to acknowledge what those things are. What's this? Pokemon News Press. Wanted Pro Pokemon Catcher. Oh yeah, that's the thing. It was a really goofy story though.
Yeah.
I was honestly expecting a mention of hyper-realistic blood at some point. I'm not really a horror
The
fan.
fact we got through that with no blood.
Yeah. Wait, they already showed Unknown A? I guess I did. Let me double check. Oh yeah, I already did, okay. Okay, and then show him C. This one's paralyzed as well. Show him that one, I guess. Then D. Yay! I wonder if he's also gonna ask me for the question and exclamation marks. Alright, that's the first row. My thumb hurts from mashing the A button. Oh, he only gives you a capsule after a couple of these, alright. It is nice you can do this fatter. And faster. And you really have to have one on your party, yeah. I think I just shorted I, so I still J. Okay. Here's an L, kid. This is for not being able to get your own unknown. Look, I'm just saying, little bro lives right next to a Pokemart. He can just go buy himself some Dusk Balls. Also, the thing that messes me up about chibi art styles, I am the height of his mother.
Yeah.
That feels wrong. Alright. Frick, I showed him N, I think. Yeah, I showed you O. P. Q. R. Ba, 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 ba. Actually, I wonder if I can go catch the other two unknown right now. Because that route is available to me. You'll probably just cremate me. Here we go. Good, almost done with these. Y and C. Alright. Oh god, and I still have all of these goddamn eggs. Okay. I feel like we can probably just end the stream at this point, because scrapping the shiny rule and not really much else to do. But I am going to go check on the unknown, because I do want to see if I can actually get them here. Combi, you can go back in here later. I'll bring out Bronzy. Bronzy deserves a little something. Pretty sure I fought all these guys. Oh. Oh! I didn't need to find Kadabra here. Did you see that? I didn't even move an inch and it threw me into another fight. Alright. It would be nice if one of these eggs hatched. Just one. Alright, let's see if I have access to the cave. Wait, is it this one? Oh, I do! I should probably get off the bike, shouldn't I? We're good. Just blasting through this. Right. Wait, what? Oh, this looks really bad. Oh, that looks really bad. Wait, you have a third Pokemon for the third gym? Yeah, because the third gym's kicking my ass. Okay, I guess I might as well save now. Alright. And now I bring out the Kumbi again. He looks so pissed. I actually... Nice. Okay. Oh. It's a 50-50 between the two, right? I think so. I should double check. Huh? Oh, here we go. Oh, you do not start with me. Do not start with me. There we go. Alright, that should be all of them. Alright, we accomplished something. We got all of the unknown. Get the hell out of here. Oh my god. What are the... Why do the exclamation and question mark ones look so pissed? They look like my friends after I tell a bad joke. Alright, I'm just gonna pop a repel. Still haven't hatched an egg, by the way. Let's keep that in mind. I still have not hatched a single egg. I'm just gonna... I don't know what order these guys are supposed to go in, so I'm just gonna put them like this. Wait. Alright. Oh, why did I do that? Oh, hey. Oh, thank God that guy wasn't fighting. I'm gonna go talk to the kid and see if he says anything after I get all of them. Maybe he'll give me like a shiny unknown or something. Okay. This is the last unknown. Yeah. Oh. Yeah, that's fair. Alright. Okay, we are done for the day. That was a massive flop. I don't know, actually, I'm happy with myself for catching all of them. But... God, that shiny hunt was a horrible idea. What's the egg at? Oh! Oh! You know what? Just finish it off. There we go. We actually get to hatch some eggs. I've never hatched an egg in this game, besides like the mana fee. Alright. No. Come on, I spent 2.5 hours with these eggs in my bag. I need to open them. Come on. Wait, I'm motion sick. There we go. The thing that hurts me is that the animation for after the egg hatches, the shine makes me think it looks like a shiny, and it always breaks my heart. Come on, we're almost done with this. Actually, wait, was that the last egg? No, one more. Come on, this is the last egg. Don't disappoint me. Come on. Maybe I'll... Actually, you know what? Maybe I'll get a Spiritomb with a good nature and we can use that one. And these are all disappointing. Alright. Yep. Alright, we're done here. We're done here for today. This army's our Spiritomb army. Alright. Alright, so from this point on, we're scrapping the shiny rule. We're just gonna focus on beating the game with what we got. Alright? No more of that. No more beating my head against a rock, alright?
Yeah.
Alright, okay. Next time we come back, the rules are gonna be retooled a bit. We're gonna be changing it up a bit. But yeah. We'll be back here next week, probably. Yeah. So thank you for streaming. I had fun. I'm glad you had fun. Honestly, I did kind of enjoy hunting down the unknown. I've never actually hunted them all. Well, I have. One time. Notice how I'm looking directly at you. Alright. Good night, everybody. Any last words?
Are you about to kill me?
Yes. Alright. Any last words? Any There you go. Alright, good night, everybody. Last minute special request. Swag. Okay, good night now.